Because I think I had two in there in the beginning.
Drop the guy down.
Yeah. Dig down.
Yeah, boy, come on. Santa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of the colors and the performing of the national anthem in Hawaii Pono'i. Please remove your headgear at this time. Today our color guard is being presented by the Kapaa High School Army JROTC. Commanding the color guard and carrying the national flag is Cadet Sergeant Major Amelia Warner. Carrying the state flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Alana Vitus Berumen. Carrying the Kapaa JROTC battalion flag is Cadet Major Deshaun Makugai. The lead bearer is Cadet Sergeant Major Adriel Emia. And the trail rifle bearer is Cadet Captain April Palmeracio. Performing the national anthem in Hawaii Pono'i will be the Kapaa High School Band. Please remain standing until the color guard has exited the field.
You can use the chair now. I'll put this one. We'll be on the field. We'll be on the field. For the most part.
Run.
No, not me. That's enough.
All right, aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's KIF football matchup between the home Kapaa Warriors and the visiting Kauai Red Raiders. My name is Rod Green, and I'm joined by the esteemed Mr. Matt Gonzalez. Matt, how you doing today, sir?
Esteemed.
Esteemed, bruh.
Oh, that's what you call over advertising.
Oh, no.
But no,
Your
I'm
reputation precedes.
doing good today, Rod. I'm super excited about this matchup today. It's an exciting day, senior day for the Warriors. So there's always a little bit more excitement and anticipation about that. But also, Kauai High School coming off of a pretty surprising and impressive victory last week, beating Waimea High School 21-0. So I think we're in for a good game today.
I am in total agreement. I think Kauai really has nothing to lose. I think they have a lot of confidence. They have a young team, such as Kapaa, but they have a young team, so they are definitely looking to make a statement today. And considering that we beat 2 weeks ago Waimea 14-7, I'm sure that in and of itself is going to give Kauai a lot of confidence to know that, hey, we can play on the same field with these guys.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're Kauai High School, like you said, this is your last game of the KIF season. You're coming off of a big win. Hey, you've got nothing to lose. So I'm expecting them to be aggressive. I'm expecting them to open the playbook, and so this should be very interesting. But I like what Kapaa did here today. They sent all the seniors out as captains today. Really want to give a big shout out to the seniors that are playing today, as well as their families. I know this is kind of a bittersweet time for kids, because for most of these kids, their football careers are coming to an end, right? Unless there's a few that'll go on and play at college, but hopefully all the families will just soak it all up and enjoy this senior day.
Yeah, I think I couldn't have said it better. And the skies have opened up. It was rainy earlier and really inclement weather, and now all of a sudden it's beautiful. Like, wow.
Yeah, we had a couple of showers during the JV game, which Kapaa High School won. I believe 22-0 was the final. So the JV Warriors are 5-0 on the KIF season so far. But right now it is beautiful. I mean, beautiful blue skies, nice and bright. So perfect day for football overall.
Yes. And so this week, Kapaa is actually returning 4 defensive starters, which is huge. Takazi Thomas, Braden Bermoy, 2 defensive backs, and also 2 linebackers, Ryan Peters and Isaiah Ka'a'u Moana-Lazama. So when I talked to Coach Tressler a couple of weeks ago about the players that were missing, he wasn't making any excuses. He says the next man has to step up and do their role. But I'm expecting big things from Kapaa, especially defensively today.
Yeah, I mean, that, like we talked about a couple of weeks ago, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that many injuries hit.
For starters.
Yeah, for starters hit. And so it's great to see those 4 boys back, especially Ryan Peters and Braden Bermoy, who are seniors. How heartbreaking it would be for them to miss their senior game, So I'm really happy to see them back and ready to play.
So the last time we saw Kapaa, they were wearing the gold uniform, and I told you subconsciously it was bothering me because I'm a Bears fan, and it was reminding me of the Green Bay Packers, who was my bitter rival. But now they got the good regular colors I like, the black uniform. I'm ready. Let's do this, Kapaa.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't taken a poll of the boys, but I know in my one son who just graduated last year, Kamale, he used to love wearing the black. He loved the all black, and I suspect most of the boys feel the same. But I like the yellow too. The yellow was good, but I'm wondering if we'll see it again this season, or if that might be just those 2 games that we caught those yellow jerseys.
So Kapaa won the toss, but they chose to defer, so they'll be kicking off to the Red Raiders. And I actually like that. put the pressure on Kauai's offense early. You got your defensive players that are returning. Let's get the juices going on the defensive end, get the crowd fired up, and see where it takes them.
Yeah, absolutely. I am noticing on the sidelines another defensive starter looks like he's out for today. That's Eleu Keave, usually one of the starting cornerbacks. He is not dressed today.
And here we go with the kickoff. And that'll be a touchback.
Nice kick there by Yair Antonio. He's got a big leg, especially with the wind that we have today. Anytime he's kicking this direction, it'll probably be a touchback.
So the Red Raiders will start with Jonah Javanar at the quarterback position. And first play of the game, he goes back to pass and completion. Looks like Mana Inui.
Pass completed, number 9, Mana Inui.
So,
Yeah, Mana Inui is a 5'11", almost 200-pound receiver. Big boy, big target, and a great completion to start the game off. I know Kauai High School, they aired it out quite a bit last week against Waimea. So Kapaa's the defensive backfield's gonna get tested today.
and I wouldn't be surprised if we see them platooning quarterbacks today, Kauai. And Jonah scrambles. So it looks like he got about 6 yards on that one.
Yeah, the two of the guys that you mentioned that were injured last time, Ka'aumoana Lizama as well as Ryan Peters, kind of forced the quarterback out on that one, but not after he gained about 5 or 6 yards.
So Kauai has got to be happy with the way they're starting off at least. 3 straight up. He's going to scramble, and he's taken down for a sack.
Yeah, that was Ryan Peters and Zaimana Labanan on the sack. The two boys that started their high school careers at Kamehameha, but came back and are now Green Warriors.
Yes. So we're looking at 3rd and 11 from the Red Raiders' own 36-yard line. And Kauai not bashful about passing so far, and they go back again. And another completion. Completed to number 21, Drake Javier. And he's a sophomore.
Yeah, beautiful catch, beautiful throw. So far so good for the Raiders.
I think the Raiders' strategy is to start this first series off passing because I mentioned all the defensive starters that have returned, but maybe they're a little bit rusty, and maybe Kauai is thinking they could capitalize on that.
Yeah, I mean, and again, they've got nothing to lose today. They just got called for an offensive offside penalty, but
so that'll move them back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. Oh, the fake. And the Raiders are putting on a clinic right now. Brennan Hiranaka with the reception over at the Kapaa Warriors 30-yard line.
Yeah, I love the little pump fake by the quarterback there. Faked it to his right and then went across the middle, and Itamura made a great catch.
Yep, and I'm surprised that a lot of offenses don't do that more often, because especially when you're going against an aggressive defense, a lot of times they like to bite on that pump fake He's going back to pass again, and that one will be incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes for pretty much all sports, right? When you're on offense, you want to keep the defensive team off balance.
Yes.
Off balance, keep them guessing. So I love the fake on that play. That time they didn't connect, but hey, Kauai High School is coming out aggressive.
Yes, they are. So Kauai in the shotgun, running trips on the right side. Complete pass, and that looks to be Drake Javier. Looks like he initially lost his footing, but he was able to regain it and make the reception.
Yeah, Kauvaka for Kapaa on the tackle. Sammy Kauvaka is another one. He was injured beginning of the season, but he's been back the last couple of games, so good to see him out there.
So Kauai with a 3rd and 6 on the Warriors' 26-yard line. And another completion, and Kauai is putting on a clinic.
Yeah, and if you look at it, the 3 completions, they've kind of hit that same little spot in the defense. So Kapaa's going to have to adjust to that, because that little spot in there,
Little soft spot.
usually Eleu Keave would be playing there. We got Keely Williams playing today, so Kapaa's gonna have to figure that one out.
So Leah Jervis just was a last-second substitution. We'll see. Raiders. Oh, that's a touchdown, Red Raiders. They are coming out with emphasis today. Paoa Itamura.
Yeah, you look at that drive. They completed about, I think, 4 passes where basically the receiver lined up on the left side, basically did that little kind of like a post pattern, right? And it's been open, so Kapaa's gonna have to make an adjustment the next time around.
So Chance Kawakami will attempt the extra point. Oh, and it'll be no good. That ball had no height on it.
Yeah, that would have been a nice kick in soccer, but
Yeah,
not so
not
much
so
in
much
football.
here.
Yeah.
So the Red Raiders surprisingly take a early 6-0 lead.
Absolutely. I mean, it definitely looks and feels like the Red Raiders have come into this game buoyed by a lot of confidence from their victory last week. And, let's see how the Warriors respond here. I see Coach Dustin Alfiller down here talking to the linebackers, kind of giving them some instructions. And, football and all sports, really it's all about the adjustments, right?
Oh, yes.
But-
It's still early.
But it is early, but, definitely started according to script for Kauai High School.
Kauai, yes, it did.
Back for the Warriors, number 21, Braden Vermoy.
So Bermoy, who has just returned from injury, will be back to return for the Warriors. And Bermoy, he's got space. And he takes it to about the 47-yard line. Excellent return by Braden Bermoy.
Yeah, it's good to see Braden back out there. I mean, he's kind of like the Swiss Army knife for this Kapaa team. He plays defense, he's the kick returner, he's the punter. So, I mean, when he was out, we definitely were missing, someone who was very, like a utility player.
Oh,
right?
yeah. So Kaitan Munden being a shotgun for the Warriors, and he hands it off to Alakai Pagao Munden.
Alakai Pagao Munden, the ball carrier.
Looks like he picked up about 2 or 3 yards on that.
Also on the tackle number 6, Kaikanishi. Correction, 1-6. Mike Jose.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. And the Warriors showing some life on the passing side. Titan Leon breaks the first tackle. And that's huge for the Warriors.
Yeah, the junior Titan Leong on the catch, and he looked like he was expecting to get hit, but the hit didn't
never
quite
came.
come.
He said, "Oh,"
and he just spinned out of that.
Look what I got. Kept
Yeah,
going.
got some yak on that. Again, I like the play call there, a little fake on the fake run, right? And then they threw the quick slant pass.
So Alakai Pagao London, the ball carrier on that.
Yeah, Pigao Mundin has essentially moved into that starting role since the loss of Sonny Thomas for the season.
Yeah.
And now a little hurry-up offense by the Warriors.
Which I like. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that looked like Mundin to Mundin on
Stumbles
that.
his way up
Yeah.
for a yard. So it'll be like 3rd and 1. So for the year so far, according to Scoring Live statistics, Kaiton Mundin has about 525 yards rushing. He's got 8 rushing touchdowns this year, so he's definitely a threat. And he's averaging 7.5 yards per rush. A couple of vicious hits. Alakai Pagao Mundin.
Yeah, Alakai is only a sophomore, but I mean he is built like a tank. You know, I mean he is a strong, sturdy young man. So normally will not go down just off of the first hit.
So the Warriors were able to convert, and they now have a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14. And Monday with the keeper. Oh, and he's hit. Looks like a nice hit by Mike Jose.
Yeah, you mentioned Kaiton Mundin's numbers. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary for the Kapaa offense. Usually the quarterback is, basically a running back also, right?
The focal point of it,
Yeah.
yeah. And he does have 147 yards passing and one receiving touchdown. There's that extra effort, nice pass reception. So Leon with the reception.
Yeah, the second reception on this drive for Leong on the slant route.
So it looks like it's going to be 1st and goal, and they're going to go with the hurry-up offense. Oh, and he just little flip. Wow. Naki Tu'ulongavalu.
You know, Rod, I've been watching Kapaa football pretty intently.
I know
over
what
the
you're
years.
about to say.
That has to be my favorite play I've seen in years from the Warriors. I love the fake. That reminded me of the Tim Tebow.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember Tim.
Against the Steelers.
Yeah, when he was in
that
college,
game?
they used to do the jump pass.
Yeah.
And so, hey, Kauai High School came out strong, but Kapaa was equal to the task. They marched it right down the field.
And they convert on the extra point.
Convert on the extra point, so they're up by 1. So you gotta love the response by the not only defending KIF champions, but the defending D1 state champions.
That has a nice ring to it.
It does have a nice ring
The
to it.
defending D1 state champions.
Absolutely.
Wow, I like that.
And we'll be able
I
to
like
keep
that.
saying that for, at least another
Until-
4 or 5 weeks.
yeah,
and
yeah.
then, hopefully we can add another year. But, I wanted to mention, just kind of the importance of this game. I mean, obviously, Kapaa is already in the state tournament, but you would have to think that every game is going to be looked at when it comes to seeding for the state tournament and stuff like that. So, Kapaa, Kapaa doesn't want to lose this game, right?
I'm glad you brought that up because I know seedings are, they look at the games. Do you think preseason games count?
I think preseason games are probably taken into consideration. I'm just guessing here, but I mean I think that Kapaa beating the D1 Open team at the beginning of the year probably doesn't hurt their resume. I mean, at the same time, we did lose to Kapolei,
yeah.
But Kapolei is definitely one of the football blue bloods, I guess you could say, in the state, right?
Yes.
So. And I think that game ended up 35-0, but Kapaa had a couple of chances. I do remember there was at least one chance to score that they didn't convert on.
So nice deep kick. Red Raiders will be returning it. And he looks like he...
The board with the return.
Hey, dare I say this? I mean, we do have a flag on this play, but dare I say...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Not as much laundry on the field.
I'm thinking the same thing, but I'm not going to verbalize it. So Kauai, who started off with a very impressive first series, will come back.
Yeah, let's see what kind of adjustment the Warriors make this time around.
Well, they're going to start off at a deficit because that flag on the return.
Interesting, so far it looks like the two corners switched sides. So now you got Braden Bermoy
I like that.
on the other side.
I like that.
And now you got Keely Williams, the sophomore.
And this is the adjustments that you mentioned earlier.
Absolutely. So we'll see if this makes a difference.
Red Raider fans thought they had an offside. And the Red Raiders are with a rushing attempt. Didn't know they had a rushing arsenal today.
Yeah,
all that passing in the first series.
Looks like they handed it off to, is that Inouye, who caught a pass on the last series. So now they're using him as a running back.
And he can quarterback as well.
Yeah, you got to watch out. They might do a little trickeration, possibly get it to him and then have him throw it.
Trickeration, I like that. And there's an incomplete pass. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Incomplete pass is at number 33, Carter Ridgely. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Got my tech guy here adjusting the microphone.
Yeah, we apologize if there's a little strong wind. We got some winds hitting the microphone, so we're going to try and adjust them, and hopefully that sounds better at home.
So Jonah goes back to pass. He's going for it. Looks like he can be picked off, and it is. And looks like
Yeah, that was Keely Williams, the sophomore, on the interception, and great to see Keely, who moved up from JV from last year.
Yes.
And with all the injuries, he's been able to get a lot more playing time lately, and great interception by him.
So you made an observation, the first series, the direction of all the passes the first series. Kapaa makes the adjustment. They put Bermoy on the opposite side, and then they go away from Bermoy.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of chess going on right now.
It appears Kauai High School is, maybe trying to go at the younger, more inexperienced corner, but Keely is a fine young player, and he made him pay that time.
Yeah, he did. So it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Warriors, as Coach Paleka is on the sideline barking, as only Coach Paleka can do. Munden goes back. He's got one open. Oh, and off the hands.
Yeah, he put Kaitin put it right into the hands of his younger brother Kaisen that time. That's one of those that he'll probably give him a little brotherly.
He will definitely not hear the
brotherly
end of that.
flack about that one, but there was a little traffic in there, but definitely a catchable
ball. You got to pull that one down. So, all right, we got a 3rd and 3. Kapaa on the 38-yard line, and Munden with the keeper. He's hit, and no first down. A solid.
I think this is 4-down territory.
You think so?
Kapaa will go for this.
I believe that was Javen Asuncion with the tackle, if I'm not mistaken. So 4th and 2 for the Warriors. Oh, got a little second effort, so it'll be close. And he gets the first down.
Yeah, that one kind of reminded me of like a Roomba, you know, the robotic vacuum. Like he hit into one thing and then just like went around
Boom.
it, got around it, kept going. So yeah, I mean, again, Alakai is a tough runner, built like a tank. So
yeah, he is.
Great run by him to get the first down.
So Kaitin gives it to Alakai again. He takes it on the outside, turns the corner. Looks like he may have gotten about 5 yards. We'll see what the official.
On the stop, Jose.
You know, interestingly too, you know, I mean, I think Kapaa benefits a lot from having a well-fought game. You know, I mean, as you end the season and as you go into the state tournament, I mean, I think you want to be put to the fire a little bit.
Yeah, you need some adversity. And I like the fact that Kauai was passing. So Munden, once again, driving those legs. Second and third effort.
I think that was actually number 25, Isaiah Konishi, another senior, getting some playing time out there, came in. Some tough running.
I stand corrected. I was Isaiah Konishi. So 1st and 10 on the 24 for the Warriors. And just how we talked about the beautiful skies earlier, looks like the gray has returned.
Yep, that's life in a tropical climate, right?
So nice run by Alakai Pagao Munden.
Yeah, I think that's going to come back. Looks like might have been a holding. Definitely in the area of holding, but man, that was that right side was wide open.
Yeah, it was. Was it a result of the holding though?
Could be.
That might be the reason why.
Very well could be. Yeah, it's like you said. We had bright sunny skies at the kickoff, but it is become very gray and overcast in a matter of just minutes, right?
Ominous sky.
Yeah, ominous. But I love Kapaa's response so far. I mean, they got hit, you know, on that first drive by Kauai High School, but I like Kapaa's response since then.
Offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
So Warriors setting up trips on the left side. Munden goes. Oh! He had Naki, ball right in his hands. He wasn't able to hold on to it.
Yeah, beautiful pass there by Munden, and unfortunately, it kind of slipped through the hands of Amanaki, who is usually very sure-handed, but You know, it looked like he might have got spun around a little bit
He
on
did.
that
He
and
did.
maybe
When
threw
he
him off.
found the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of late.
Might have thrown him off.
So
I
you're
mean,
looking
hey,
at-
Rod, it looks easy from up here.
Oh,
It looks easy.
absolutely, yeah. I'll be the
But,
first to admit that. So we got a 2nd and 20 for the Warriors. Oh, they were trying to go for a screen pass.
Yeah, it looks like some signals might have got mixed up on that play because the nearest person to that ball was one of the offensive linemen.
Yeah.
I
think
think they're
it
going
was-
to call an illegal receiver downfield, which was number 58. Is that one of the young men from the JV team? That looks to me like Tavin Boiser. Oh, did they cancel that? Looks like they canceled. Oh, it
They
got
gotta decline
declined.
the penalty.
Got declined.
So we did have an ineligible man downfield from what we're hearing.
Yeah,
From the
smart
great
move.
Bobby Thompson. And I tell you, man, this weather, you're starting to see some drops now.
Yeah.
I'm expecting the weather to be a factor at some point. Munden. Oh, great catch! That was a great catch.
All right, somebody clip that play and send it to Rob DeMello and Mitch Riberall at KHON because that is definitely a play of the week
That was
candidate.
one of those da-da-da,
Yeah,
da-da-da.
definitely a play of the week candidate. And which we actually we got Naki had a great catch a couple games ago out in Waimea, and he got one of the plays of the week about 3 weeks ago.
So the Warriors with the keeper. And the leg's still moving.
The keeper. Flag on the play.
I love a lot of the second and third effort by the Warrior runners.
Yeah, it was hard to see what was going on there, but you could just see like the scrum moving in the right direction, right? Looked like a rugby scrum
Aiding
there.
the runner on the Warriors.
The tush push is not allowed in high school sports the way they allow it in the NFL, right?
That is my understanding. So are we looking
does
at a
Kapaa-
4 and
so
1?
So did they still go for this, or do you think they bring the field goal team out?
You know what? With their defense, I would unless there's a penalty, and I think I do see a flag on the.
Yeah, I think they
the
called
field.
aiding the runner
Oh,
penalty.
they're going to call
so
aiding the runner, so they're going to bring that back.
Be interesting to see if Coach Tressler decides to go for this or send out the field goal unit. Definitely a makeable field goal.
It is a
from here.
makeable field goal, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it.
You like the you're a gambler, aren't you, Rod?
Not really. I just think with their offense and with the second and third effort that we're seeing,
Warriors will pick up the first down.
so they did get the first down. I like the gamble.
That's why.
Paid off.
That's why you have higher intelligence
Oh, no.
IQ than me there.
That was just a lucky guess. No, just knowing where they are in the field position and the faith that Kapaa has in their defense, even if they weren't to get the first down.
Right.
They're putting that pressure on Kauai now, who's in their own end zone
Yeah.
trying to get out. So it's a moot point at this
Yep, they
time
got the
because they
first
did
down.
get the first down.
Hey, before I forget, Rod, I want to send a shout out to a couple of people that are watching this game from Lehigh, Utah today.
All right.
And that is my my niece, Kahi Gonzalez, my nephew, Ala Gonzalez, and his wife, Taylor. So hopefully they're still watching
Okay.
and jealous that we're all here and they're in Utah. But big shout out to them. I know they're celebrating. They were watching the BYU game earlier today. BYU beat Iowa State.
Oh, did they?
my alma mater, BYU, so I was happy to see that. They're still undefeated, 8-0.
What are their bowl chances looking like then?
Oh, they're gonna go to a bowl, but I'm hoping they make it into the playoffs this year.
You think they're that good?
I mean, I think they're ranked number 9 right now, so
Oh, wow.
they're definitely up there.
It's doable.
Yeah.
It just seems to be there's a lot of favoritism. I think you'll have teams that have 1 and 2 losses, but will still get in the playoff. Oh, they faked me out on that one. So Kyton Munden with the keeper on there. And they're going to do a hurry-up offense. I love when Kapaa does that.
Yeah, it looks like it
And
forced.
the Raiders going to call a timeout.
Yeah, the hurry-up offense forced the Raiders to burn one of their timeouts. So, but yeah, so far I like the balance of the Kapaa attack. You know, they've been throwing the ball, they've been running the ball, and I think that's gonna bode well for them as they move forward this season. Also seeing the pass, you know, on defense. That's going to be important too, because you know most of the teams out there, you know, on Oahu, across the state, they like to throw the ball, especially Kauai. If we, you know, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves,
right.
but you know, we saw that last year. Kauai loves to throw the ball.
So I think it's huge to have Bermoye and Takazi back, and Peters also. But yeah, specifically those defensive backs. So the Warriors, 2nd and 6. And looks like a touchdown, and there are no flags. So Alakai Pagao Munden, another rushing touchdown. I think that'll be his,
Yeah, that
if
is
I'm not
just.
mistaken, his 5th of the season.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, but that is just smash mouth football right there. That was just like right up the middle. Nothing fancy about it, but it was a beautiful run.
It was. And I think if the conditions of the field get worse, that running game is going to be important. The kick is good. So the Warriors able to convert.
Yeah, I mean, we called upon to see what the Warrior response would be, and the Warrior response was fantastic. And let's see what the Red Raiders have to say about it now. I want to shout out some of our seniors that are, you know, playing in their last home game of their high school careers. I just saw number 59 offensive lineman Mana Kelekoma.
Yeah.
We also have number 54 Julius Iglesias. So I want to make sure we try and mention all of the seniors today.
Absolutely.
We also got number 1 Kaeo Contreras. We got, of course, we've mentioned Ryan Peters. There's also number 9 Randon Fujinaka. Number 16 Dustin Jervis. So yeah, congratulations to all of those young men.
Back to receive. Number 10, Mo'o Itamura.
So it is a little windy. And got some rain going on right now, so we'll see what kind of footing we'll get on this kickoff, as well as the return.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't. I mean, it's been kind of. We've been hit with a few showers, but nothing super hard. It's been kind of.
Looks like we got a flag. The Warriors are trying to grab it before it jumped out of bounds, but I don't think they were successful.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what the flag would be, but.
Yeah, I think so. That's where the kick
Oh, so it's a
Kickoff,
kickoff, yeah, because it went out of bounds before it was recovered, right?
Yeah, pretty sure he's calling it.
Yeah.
Ball spotted on the 35. First and 10 for the Red Raiders.
So we'll see what kind of response the Red Raiders have.
But he could have fielded it. Yeah. But he was out.
So if he fields it inbound and he takes it out, it's inbound.
They don't do that. Wouldn't it be somebody?
If somebody touched it.
Yeah, because I think they.
And another reception.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Pass completed to number 14, Asher Bailey.
So Asher Bailey with the reception
He'll
from
pick up the Red
Jonah
Raider first down.
Javinar. The Raiders are not bashful about passing the ball today.
Nah. And that was a, nice little kind of like, 10, 8 steps and turn around, and timing was perfect on that play.
Run 9. 5 and 40.
Illinois with the carry.
Yeah, on the tackle that time, another couple of seniors, number 40, Devon Green, and again, number 5, Ryan Peters on the tackle, so. But that was after about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, so it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 49-yard line. 10 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half. And gonna go for a screen pass to 21, Drake Javier, and great open field tackle.
Pass completed to Drake Javier. Making the tackle. Devin Green.
What a beautiful play there by the defensive lineman, Devon Green. He, quick kind of screen pass out to the left, and Green just like pursued and just didn't give up on the play and made the tackle from behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that brings up a 3rd and 7 for the Red Raiders. Looking for handoff. Oh, he's gang tackling. So Mana Inoue with the carry.
Yeah, part of that gang was Tame Malafu and Bryden Sugai Salvador. Hey, while I'm giving shout outs, I gotta shout out to Bryden's mother, Kapaa, who has been one of the greatest team moms of all time this year. She has done a wonderful job. So I know I speak for all of the players, and parents, and families in the program. Thank you to Auntie Kapaa for all she's done for the team this year.
That's a very awesome shout out. They don't often get the credit they deserve in a near block. Oh, and a crushing hit by the Red Raiders. So Burmoy got met by Paoa Inimura.
Hey, it was a big hit, but Burmoy held on to the ball.
Yeah.
He took the hit. He's back up. He looks like he's a little, he's maybe a little shaken up, but he looks okay. He looks okay. Hey, as impressive as that hit was, holding on to the ball in that situation was pretty
Even more
impressive too.
Yeah, I give you that. So we're just under 9 minutes in the second quarter. The wind has picked up. And a nice run.
Yeah, another big collision there between Munden and the Red Raider defense. And I tell you, Alakai Munden, if you can't tell, he's one of my favorite players on this team. I just love watching this young man play.
Yeah, he is, like you mentioned earlier, he's built like a tank.
Yep, absolutely.
Monday with the handoff, and Miguel Munden will get nowhere on that run.
There to be the number 16, Mike Jose.
Still a manageable third down, even though he lost a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 24-yard line of the Warriors. Looks like Galaka'i Munden was met. So there's no gain. It'd be looks like maybe.
On the ball carrier. First one there.
So it'll be a yard.
JV in the subject.
So we're looking at 4th and 2.
Correction, Javen, the subject.
Yeah, definitely a punting situation, being on your own 25-yard line.
Yeah, and I think that last carry was actually Naki, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of hard to see from the far side.
Burmoy back to punt.
So they got Burmoy back to punt.
Itamora back to receive.
And this looks like a favorable point for the Warriors. Stop it. Oh, so there'll be a flag. He kicked the ball.
Flag on the play.
So one thing that I noticed that the punters that they did a couple of weeks ago when we saw them against Waimea, the punter gets the ball and he's actually rolling out before he punched the ball.
Yeah, does that rugby kick, and actually that's something that Burmoy has been doing all year. And if you remember from last year's team, Nash Burkhart, he did that as well. And I think when executed right, it's a great thing to do, because you can never tell if they're gonna fake the
Keep
punt
it or
yeah. So, and Burmoy has faked the punt a couple of times this year. So
Burmoy is back on the left side. We got a flag. And Kapaa with the defense. And another flag.
Flags on the play.
So there was a flag
Making the tackle.
early in the play, which is probably a holding, and then there was a second flag at the end of the play. So I'm curious to see what these 2 penalties will be. So it's going to be illegal formation against the Red Raiders and leading with the helmet for the Warriors. I think both penalties offset each other.
that's what the referee indicated. So I guess we'll replay first down here.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 46 for the Red Raiders. So Javinar in the shotgun for the Red Raiders. Oh!
He was open.
So the pass was intended for Drake Javier, and he got hit, but I think the defender was a little lenient. I think he could have really lit him up if he wanted to. So great sportsmanship there.
I mean, there's, football is not what it used to be as far as being able to hit defenseless receivers, right? So I think it was a smart play the way Takazi Thomas approached that one.
Yeah.
And I think that was a catchable ball for sure.
So 2nd and 10. Oh, nearly picked off.
Incomplete pass. Nearly intercepted by number 20, Sammy Kalvaka.
Yeah,
So-
Sammy Kalvaka made a nice read on that one. And, I mean, with his size, his height, he almost went up and grabbed that.
Yeah, and he's, 6'2",
Yeah.
175, so Raiders were definitely fortunate to not have that one picked off. So they're looking at a 3rd and 10 from the 46-yard line, 6 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this first half. Javinar and Inui both. And looks like the Warriors were caught. Yep, it's going to be an offside against the Warriors.
Yeah,
So you-
Javinar must have done something extra special on his cadence that time, because there were 3 Warrior defensive linemen that jumped.
Fix your knee pads, is that what you said?
So the
Yep, because his knee pad.
Warriors are instructing one of the Kapaa players to fix his knee pads. Fashion first.
Yeah,
Apparently.
it didn't look like it. To me, it looked like his knee pad was pretty low, but I guess he had a little malfunction there.
And a completion to number 10 for the Red Raiders. He's still on his feet. That'll be Paoa Itamura.
He picks up a big Red Raider first down.
So that's a first down for the Red Raiders.
Itamura was dancing out there, man.
Yeah, he was.
Very beautiful moves once he caught the ball.
So first and 10 on the 35 for the Red Raiders.
Run.
Shona hands it off, and he's met. And the Warriors
The ball carrier.
stop after about a gain of 1 yard.
Yeah, nice combination tackle there by Tame Malafu and Ryan Peters. Tame kind of took him low. Peters came in high and very maybe 1 yard gain on that one.
Yeah, maybe 1 yard. So second and 9. A little over 5 minutes to go in this first half. Shona going back to pass. He's being pursued. Oh, almost intercepted. Once again, very fortunate. That was Kyton Munden. Looks like had a chance for the interception.
Asher Bailey, flag on the play.
I think that was Ka'amoana Lizama on that
Oh, the near
almost
interception?
Isaiah that almost got the interception, but causing that interception or causing that throw under duress was Tame Malafu, and I really have enjoyed watching Tame's development over this season. He has become quite a force on the defensive line.
So there'll be a holding penalty against the Red Raiders, so that'll move them back, and it'll be a 2nd and 19 from the 34-yard line. I need my binoculars to see these numbers from the far
Yeah, with
far end.
the dark green on the black jerseys, it's a little hard to see.
Raiders politicking for an offside. Oh, another near interception. That was Takazi Thomas and the rain is coming right back down.
Yeah, interesting. On this drive alone, there's been essentially 3 almost interceptions by the Warriors, and Kauai High School is gonna want to clean that up because if you do not win the turnover battle today against Kapaa, you could be in trouble.
Long day. And Kapaa's got to do a good chance, a better job of actually corralling those balls
Yeah,
in.
securing that ball.
That's great.
Flag on the play.
So we got a flag on the play. I'm not sure if it's
Looks like
illegal
an
motion or
illegal
delay a
procedure
game.
by the Red Raiders.
Yep, legal procedure. So they're going to move it back even further. And the rain is definitely coming down now.
Yeah, what happened to that beautiful day you promised us?
Bro, I did not
Rod?
promise. I was only making an observation. Don't put that on me.
This is typical Kauai weather right
Yeah.
here.
But that's why it's the Garden Island. That's
Yep.
what gives us the lush waterfalls and the green. So 3rd and 24. They do a draw play. Looks like a fumble. And the Warriors say they got it. And the referee agrees.
20.
So Inoue fumbles. Looks like Sami Kalvaka with the recovery.
Yeah, Kauai High School really flirted with disaster that whole drive. I mean, 3 near interceptions, and then finally a fumble they gave up. So this is a good opportunity for the Warriors to punch one in and go up by a couple of scores here.
So it'll be interesting to see if they keep it on the ground with this weather or if they actually try to air it out a little bit. And it looks like Pagao Munden with the carry tries to
Yeah, the
swing it
Waimea,
outside. We couldn't turn the corner.
yeah, Waimea defense did a good job of kind of stringing that one out. And
Kauai.
yeah, did I say, what
You
did I
said
say?
Waimea.
Oh, Waimea?
Wow. Still,
Silva also there to assist.
Kauai High School did a good job of stringing that one out and basically no gain on the play.
so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
Backside on the windward side. Windows on the
Run.
And we got a keeper and
London with the keeper.
maybe a yard.
Yeah, maybe a half a yard.
Shiloh
Yep.
Adnan.
So they are going to give him a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Anybody trying to announce anything? Yeah, pillars between everything.
So you used the term earlier on a touchdown, smash mouth football. I think that's going to be needed in order for the Warriors to maybe punch this in.
25 run.
Oh,
Isaiah Konishi.
so
the ball carrier.
Konishi.
Yeah, that was
Stop, number 6, Kai
Konishi on the carry, another senior.
That'll bring up 4th down.
And looks like he's essentially the second running back right now, so he's getting some good reps today.
Yeah.
And looks like that'll cause the punt team to come out. So, hey, Kauai High School turned it over, but credit to them. They are forcing the Warriors to punt. I think this would be a great time for a fake, though.
Really?
I think so.
You talk about me being a gambler.
For the Warriors.
Oh,
I think
Boy.
this would be a great time for a fake. Of
so
course.
fake as in pass or fake punt and then run it?
I
or what do
think
you
I think run, but
Okay.
of course,
Nice punt, and it's got a Kapaa roll, and it'll go out at the 11-yard line.
yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but Braden Bermoy, he actually is ambidextrous. Is that-
I didn't notice that.
he's-
Not ambidextrous, ambidextrous. I like that.
Is that a word?
Well, it is now.
Anyways, he's punted the ball with his left foot and his right foot in this game. So,
Did they call a flag?
yeah, I think I made up a word, but
I think we may have gotten penalized for that word you made up.
all my students are gonna come rag me about that next week.
English students don't
English, all my English students.
Oh, yeah. So are they going to redo this?
Oh.
Or?
Now this is a problem because the punter is getting sent out for his knees not being covered. So who's your punter now? I don't think Bermoy can come back in. Oh, so,
It looks like Naki's going to come in. Oh. And Naki's coming back out. So it looks like Pierce Rosario is going to come in. So I think
And the punt for the Warriors. Number
it's been
5.
mentioned up here in the booth that if the Warriors really wanted Bermoy to punt the ball, they could have called a timeout, and then he would have been able to re-enter the game. Oh, and that's a pooch kick. And a lot different than the first punt.
yeah, I mean, Pierce was put in a tough position there. Probably, I don't think he's punted all year, and kind of being put into that role.
He kind of seemed like he was a third option.
Yeah, so difficult spot, but nonetheless, like you said, better field position for the Raiders and Red Raiders, and we'll see if they can do something in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds here of the first half.
So the last game we saw Po'okela Kamainui punt last. He did really well. Are they going to fake? And Mana Inoue was tackled
Making the tackle, number 40, Devin Green.
with no gain. I think Devin Green on the tackle there.
Yeah, Devin Green, there was a little misdirection, kind of a fake reverse, and Devin Green was not fooled, and
Not
he
having
was
it.
right there to tackle Inoue.
So 2nd and 12 for the Red Raiders. Quick screen pass and
Incomplete pass intended for Javier.
so Javier unable to
That'll bring up 3rd down.
catch that ball. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Red Raiders.
You see the middle of the field right in front of us, like you were saying earlier. It's starting to get a little torn up, yeah, with all the action and with the rain.
Right in the trenches. So we'll see what the Red Raiders play call is. Back to passes, going forward. Looks like another. Oh,
Incomplete pass intended for number 10, Boa.
yeah. Looks like Braden Bermoy was closer to receiving that ball than the Red Raiders receiver. So
Yeah.
4th and 12 coming up. What do you do if you're the Red Raiders?
Oh, I mean, you know, you got to punt now. I mean, you know, you almost got to wonder now that we're kind of at the end of this first half. You almost got to wonder if the rain has really helped Kapaa, you know, because the passing game for Kauai High School after that first series has not been the same.
Flag on the play.
So it's going to be a false start against the Red Raiders. So they're going to move it back.
Vince might have found something else. No, he's with the same thing.
So that'll bring a 4th and 17 for the Red Raiders.
This concentration should be similar to getting him up.
It's a short punt. Warriors will stand away from it. It'll take a Red Raider bounce and rolls, rolling. So at 1 minute and 33 seconds, if you're the Warriors, do you try to score or do you?
You know, I would love to see them, you know, try and score. You got minute 33, but you also have 3 timeouts left, right? So, I mean,
Plenty of time. If
yeah,
you manage
plenty of
your
time.
clock.
I mean, I wouldn't be content with the 1 touchdown lead, you know.
So the keeper, and he's lost his footing.
By the way, the keeper. Jim Smith.
Yes, as you were saying earlier, the field conditions are starting to deteriorate, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of factor that plays. But as I'm looking at the middle of the field, right kind of in front of us, it's definitely beat up a little bit.
So it'll be 2nd and 11.
Number 32, Alakai Pigal.
So Alakai Pigal with the carry, not much. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Warriors as we're just about 30 seconds left. I'd like to see them go ahead and go for it. Go for the end zone. We get it. So the clock, we're having issues. It kind of blinked out. Now it's back on. And the clock went out again. And it's back on. Okay, there we go. So the clock is continuing to run now. Less than 22 seconds. 3rd and 7.
It looks like Kapaa is going to be content to just run it out here.
Oh, a nice hit.
Pigal Monday, the ball carrier.
So that'll do it for the first half.
Number 6, Kaikan Ishii.
And after one half of play, Kapaa Warriors 14 and the Kauai Red Raiders 6. For me, I would have liked to see them at least take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like on that first play of that series, they were going to try to pass, but something broke down. I think the the blocking kind of broke down there, and so he ended up. That was the play that Kaitin scrambled and slipped, and then I think after that play was unsuccessful, they decided to just be a little safe and go into halftime with the sure lead.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think the conditions are definitely playing a factor today, especially after that first series that Kauai High School came out so strong. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next 10, 15 minutes. Will it clear up? And then how the teams come out. I personally think the way Kauai High School is throwing that ball at the first
series,
the rainy conditions are helping the Warriors
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Well, the Warriors did make adjustments, though, in all fairness.
Yes.
They did switch Bermoy.
Yes. Yeah, but then there have been some drops and
Yeah.
some, the passes haven't been as crisp, and I think the conditions are playing a factor. But yeah, so they got 12 minutes for both teams, but hey, we got a game.
We do
got
have a game, just like last time we were here.
Hey, and we cannot forget before this, we got to do it now, but we got to shout out the Scoring Live crew
yes.
is here today.
The infamous Scoring Live crew.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got to pull up the stats from our boys.
Oh,
from
that's what I've been
Scoring
doing.
Live.
Yeah, I always get
you're
my
on
stats
there?
from them. Yeah.
Yeah, but they got live stats for this game.
Oh,
so
okay.
let's pull those up. But we appreciate the Scoring Live boys coming in and making their economic impact on the island today.
Yes, yeah.
I see they're over there eating
Yes.
some sushi from Konohiki. And oh, they're planning on going to Hamuros for some saimin afterwards. So yeah, these guys are gonna put Kapaa, take Kauai out of the red.
Yeah.
Just with 3 men visiting today.
Love it. Love it.
But yeah, let's pull up some of those Scoring Live stats and see where we're at. Looks like the headline is Alakai Pigao Mundin has rushed for 47 yards, and he has 1 touchdown. And then his cousin, Kaitin. Did Kaitin have the other score? I'm trying to remember.
That was a reception.
That was the little Tim Tebow pass from Kaitin to Amanaki to Ulangavalu. But yeah, it looks like in that first half, Javinar for Kauai High School was 9 of 17 for 116 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Inoi rushed for 9 yards. Javinar rushed for -1. And then receiving, Paoa Itamura, very impressive. 3 receptions for 52 yards. Others with catches, 2 catches for Inoi, 3 catches for Javier, and 1 for Bailey. And then for Kapaa, if you want to share the Kapaa stats there, Rod.
Well, so for receiving, Leon was able to get 2 receptions for 39 yards. His longest was the 27-yarder. Mundin had 1 reception for 19.
That was that one-handed grab.
Oh, that was a great
Should
catch.
be a play of the week this week.
Yeah. And on the rushing side, Pagao Mundin has 12 carries. He's got 1 TD for 47 yards. His longest was 8 yards. And Mundin, 6 rushes for 8 yards. I'm expecting him to do a little bit more next half. Especially, I want to see more keepers, and I'd like to see him roll out.
Yeah, I mean, we know that if Kaitin gets into the open space, I mean, he is a dangerous runner. So far, it hasn't happened for him, but luckily, like I said, his cousin Alakai has picked up the slack, and he's had a nice first half with 12 rushes for 47 yards. Again, only a sophomore, right? That's kind of the cool thing about this team. If you look at Kaitin, only a junior. Alakai, only a sophomore.
Yes.
Amanaki, only a junior. So, you know, while we are losing a great group of seniors, I mean, I think the future is bright for the Warriors over the next few years.
Oh, yeah. And then on the defensive side, you know, Keely Williams and Ryan Peters actually had a sack.
Yeah,
earlier.
Ryan coming off of, you know, he got injured, you know, I want to say about a month ago in the game, in a game out in Hanapepe. I can't remember if it was against Kauai or Waimea because we've been playing both of those teams out there.
Yeah.
But Ryan got hurt and he, you know, he had a knee injury and, you know, he's kind of been working to come back and here we are. He's able to play in this game and hopefully stays healthy so he can finish off the KIF season in a couple of weeks, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, actually, next week.
Next week is the last game, yeah.
Next week.
I'm not sure of the seeding, how that'll play out, but I'm wondering if Kapaa will end up hosting any games like they did last year.
I believe the way the tournament is set up as a 6-team tournament, if you get a number 1 or 2 seed, I believe you host a semifinal game.
Okay.
If you get a 3 or 4 seed, I believe you host a quarterfinal game. So I think Kapaa should, you know, I mean, I say should. I mean, we still got another game and a half to play in this KIF season. But I think it looks really good for Kapaa to host a tournament game. Remember last year we hosted Kailua, which was kind of in that first round of the state tournament.
Yeah.
And then we had to travel to Oahu to play Damien after that because Damien, I believe, had the number 2 seed last year. But you would have to think as defending state champions, if Kapaa is able to win out here, they got a good chance to host maybe a semifinal game. But of course, those decisions are made by men in suits on Oahu.
Yes, yes.
No, I don't know if they're in suits, but actually, I don't even know who makes those decisions. But they're made by people more important than us. Rod.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We're just the Garoots. You know, interestingly enough, despite Kapaa appearing to be a little bit more dominant than Kauai, I dare say, Kauai High actually has more offensive yards than Kapaa. Kauai with 125 total yards to Kapaa's 123. Now passing net yardage, Kauai has 116 compared to Kapaa's 60. And then obviously rushing, Kapaa has the advantage with 63 yards compared to Kauai's 9 yards. So
Yeah, I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to Coach Mel Purcell and his staff. I mean, speaking of guys that look like they could suit up right now,
Purcell's,
Coach Mel is looks like he could still be a terror on the defensive line. But anyway, you got to be. If you're Coach Mel, you're probably telling your team, hey, if we can minimize our mistakes, especially our turnovers, we are in this game.
They really are.
They are in this game. They came out strong. Kind of reminded me a little bit of, you remember in the old days when the 49ers used to have like their first 25 plays scripted
out, yeah.
And it almost felt like Kauai High School came out with that kind of organization. Like, I don't know if it was scripted, but I mean, they came out very crisp.
They had a plan and they were executing.
Yeah, very impressive. And I really like Coach Mel and what he's doing with the program there at Kauai High School, and I think they're proving right now that they're going to be something to have to deal with in the future for sure.
Absolutely. And one thing that we haven't mentioned this game is that Kauai, technically, every one of their games has been a road game.
Right.
Medina Stadium is being renovated, and I try to take a peek every now and then. It looks nice from what I see, but they've effectively been on the road essentially every game, even when their home games are actually in Hanapepe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, now remember, Kapaa didn't have a home field for many years. Kapaa played all their home games at Medina Stadium for years and years.
Okay.
I mean, this stadium only opened back up, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't feel too sorry for the Red Raiders, but it'll be interesting because I think that stadium's going to be ready by next year, right?
I believe so, yeah.
And so it'll be cool to see and to finally have a turf field on the island. That'll be interesting.
It will be interesting, and I've heard a lot of kind of back and forth. Some are in support of turf. Some think that it can be a detriment because you have turf toe, and because natural grass is more giving compared to artificial turf. So it will be interesting to see. It looks good.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. But I'd like to keep an eye on the amount of injuries that may occur or not as a result of the AstroTurf.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for the Scoring Live guys to give us some stats about that, the injuries on the
I'm sure they have
turf
them.
field.
They are
the
big brother in the sky with all stats, the all-knowing.
I think there's definitely a lot to say about that. If you follow soccer at all, I don't know how much you follow the MLS, but Lionel Messi, who is the
One of the
GOAT, right,
greatest.
of soccer, he's playing in Miami, and I guess part of his deal is that he doesn't play any of the games when they go places where they play on turf.
Interesting.
So he doesn't participate in those games. So I mean, I guess unless it was like a big game, a playoff or something, but for like regular season games and stuff like that, I believe he does not play because of that fact that you're talking about, the higher incidence of. You remember years ago when the U.S. women's soccer national team came to Aloha Stadium? They came and they decided to basically boycott that game. If you
Because of the
remember,
turf?
Because they didn't want to play on turf.
Wow.
If you remember that.
I
don't
don't
know.
remember that,
Yeah, they
but
pull up the turf and they're taking pictures on the whole stadium.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, so that was kind of a bit controversial, but that was kind of part of their battle for better conditions, better pay, all of that. But anyways, let's get back to American football.
Yeah, we
talk
got
here.
about less than a minute before the start of the second half, and
Yeah, I shouted out some of the seniors before, but I think I left off on number 21, Braden
Bramoy,
number
yeah.
23, Melandro Moniz.
Kanoa Lopez, number 52. I think you
Yeah.
may have mentioned him, but
Yeah, Kanoa is not playing today, but
Zaimana Labanan, number 51.
yeah, Zaimana Labanan. You got Devon Green.
Devon Green, with a name like Green, I mean, you can't go wrong. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Leah Jervis. You got
Randon Fujinaka, I think you
Brandon
did mention him.
Fujinaka. I mentioned him, and then of course
Timote.
Yeah, Timote. I think Timote is not playing today.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in.
But also I want to shout out one of the stalwarts on the offensive line, Mana Kelekoma. Mana, I used to coach Mana in soccer when he was a young man, probably 8, 9, 10 years old. So proud to see Mana out here doing great things.
So during halftime, I noticed that Chance Kawakami has been practicing field goals, which may end up being a factor. That first extra point attempt was pretty low. I don't know if it was a snap or the kick, but he had no height on it.
I don't think you can blame that one on the kicker. I seem to remember it being kind of a mishandled snap or a bad snap, and he tried to make the best of it, but many times the kicker gets all the blame, right? But yeah. Michael. Our Scoring Live guys, they looks like one of the Scoring Live guys secured some kulolo, which is Kauai
wow.
gold.
My goodness.
Kauai gold, probably from the Kapaa factory.
What a big old grin on his face.
The Scoring Live guys have been fascinated with the kulolo and the chickens on the field.
Yes. So we're looking at about 1 minute and 35 seconds until kickoff. Both teams going over the final points, final strategies to commence the second half.
Good to see our principal, Mr. Tommy John Cox here supporting. I saw our vice principal, Evan Costa, as well on the sidelines. So great to see our our school community come out and support the football team today.
Oh yeah.
I noticed that Kaehu Ahuna played a little bit at the end of the first half, and now he's back to return. So
Oh, wow.
I thought he was injured. But
I did too. My scouting report said that he would not play.
yeah, and also want to shout out to Zion Raposo here on the sideline. Zion looks like he had his knee surgery. He's in crutches. Unfortunately, got hurt at the beginning in the preseason. And luckily, we get to see Zion next year. He's only a junior.
I do want to mention that Kanoa Lopez is out for this game, and not due to injury. He actually got ejected during the last game against Waimea.
Yeah. So I think when you get ejected, you got to sit out the
Sit
next
one out.
game. Yeah.
Yep. Take a breather. But hey, get it out of your system now. Come back focused and ready to ball.
Absolutely.
So we got about 4 seconds, and then we will have the kickoff. And here we go. So the Warriors who elected to defer in the first half will be receiving. And they start with a squib kick. And Green just decides to fall on the ball.
Yeah, that one was a little dangerous. Somebody on that front line for the Warriors tried to catch it, and that's a hard ball to handle, you know, so probably worked in favor of Kapaa to get it past that first line, and then Devon Green did the smart thing and just jumped
Just
on
covered
it.
on it, yep, absolutely. I think the Red Raiders were trying to catch them off guard with that squib kick, get that ball jumping around. Oh, great open field tackle. Pagao Munden was taken down by number 4, Chance Kawakami, who we just saw kicking at halftime, practicing, so he's all over.
Yeah, nice play by Kawakami there. And looks like about a 4 or 5 yard loss on the play.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some issues with the scoreboards going in and out again, so fortunately it came back on. So I'd like to see the Warriors open it up a little bit. I think the Red Raiders are just looking for the run. So Pagao Munden, I think he may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 3rd and 10. So we'll see what the Warriors come up with for this 3rd and and the clock goes out. So not sure. It looks like we may have a short, some kind of.
I wonder if it's related at all to the. Remember earlier this week the transformer or something blew in Wailua. Remember, caused all the traffic on Monday. I think it might,
I don't know if it's directly affecting that.
anything to do with that.
So I'm wondering if at some point the referees are just gonna have to go with the clock on the field.
Yeah, I want to thank Merrill Carvalho, who is the score clock operator today. I see him here at all the games. He's refereeing volleyball games, and thank him for his service to the community.
So, you are the Warriors coach. I'm putting you on the spot. It is 3rd and 10. What do you do?
My guess is that they're going to run, but I think I say that based a little bit on the conditions being a little wet and stuff. But I hope they surprise me.
Okay. Oh! And it's going to be an incomplete pass. The Red Raiders are thinking that they have a fumble, but it's actually a incomplete pass. The quarterback's
You think that
arm
was
in
an
forward
incomplete?
motion.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was forward motion.
Yeah. Definitely affected by the wet conditions, though, I think. You know, ball just slipped right out of his hands. And I think that could have went either way, but lucky break for the Warriors that they get to improve the field position. Let's see if Braden punts it with his left or right foot this time.
The ambidextrous
There's
punter.
got to be a word for that. Look, this time he kicked it with his right.
Nice punt. And the Red Raiders will have a chance for a return. And Paoa Itamura with a nice return is chased out near the 50-yard line of the Warriors.
Itamura has been a really dangerous player today for the Red Raiders. He's I believe, only a sophomore, right?
He is. No, he's a senior.
Is he a senior?
He's a senior,
okay,
yeah.
Senior. Yeah, he's had a nice game so far.
So I just learned something new. The word for being ambidextrous with your feet is actually called ambipedal. Though
that
it is
makes
not
sense.
a commonly used term outside of specific contexts like sports, you can also describe someone as being two-footed.
Okay.
So ambipedal.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I know the word foot in Portuguese is pé, so that makes a lot of sense. Ambipedal.
Okay. Shout out to Kauai High Media for bringing us that info.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Raiders. They are not bashful about passing. Oh, what a hit. Is that Peters with the hit? Who was that?
That was Ryan
Ryan Peters.
Yeah.
And that was Carter Ritchie.
Yeah, Ryan Peters looks like he took out the frustrations of not getting to play the last couple games out on that receiver. But yeah, good timing and probably would have been a catch without the hit.
Yeah. Shout out to Carter Ritchie, though. So it'll be second and 10 for the Red Raiders. We'll see if that hit by Peters fires up this defense. Oh, we got a false start by the Red Raiders. Looks like Mana Inouye. You gotta watch that ball.
False start on the offense.
I don't know if it was the cadence that threw him off, but you gotta watch that ball. So second and 15, and the Raiders, nearly intercepted by the Kapaa Warriors, but Drake Javier was the nearest Red Raider.
Yeah, I think that was
Tip by number 40, Devin Green.
Devon Green with the tip. I thought it might have been Sammy Kavaka, but yeah, it looks like Devon Green.
So it'll be interesting to see what the Raiders do. They've been not bashful about their passing attack the second half. It's sort of like that first series. I think you may be onto something saying that they scripted some plays. They're going for it. It's going to be overthrown.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, I mean, as I watched the game, I mean, I think the only thing Kauai High School really can do is continue to throw the ball because they're not going to be able to run the ball with consistency against this Kapaa defense. I think the Kapaa defensive line is, I mean, really the strength of the defense. So, you know, I think they're going to have to keep throwing and hoping that they start connecting a little bit more consistently.
Yeah. So that'll make it a 4th and 15 for the Red Raiders. Looks like Chance Kawakami will be punting for the Red Raiders. And the Warriors will take over. Looks like about their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, that ball just kind of hit like the slushy part of the field. And just kind of died there.
So we'll see what the Warriors come out with as far as their offensive scheme for the first series of the second half. Remember, the first half, they marched right back down the field after the Red Raiders scored. So, of course, the field conditions are a little bit different than the beginning of the game.
Isaiah Konishi, the ball carrier. On the stop, number 6.
So that was
Yeah, Konishi
with the ball carrier. Yeah?
Pigao Munden have been basically kind of switching.
Platooning that running back.
Platooning, and they've been a nice 1-2 punch today in the backfield.
Of course, Konishi, we mentioned earlier, as a senior. It's like a handoff to Naki.
Group along the ball with the ball carrier. Making the stop, number 10, Kauai Tamura. Also in on the tackle, number 9, Mauna Inoue.
So that'll be 3rd and 6 for the Warriors. I actually like to see Naki with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, Naki, I would like to see him get the ball more. You know, maybe a little bit more in the open field.
And Alakai Pigao Munden tries to bounce it outside, but he is met.
He'll get forced out by number 9, Mauna Inoue.
So that'll be bring up a 4th and 4. And looks like the Warriors will be bringing out the punt squad.
Yeah.
So each time we've seen Bermoy attempt to punt by rolling out before he punts. So I'm wondering if that'll be a factor with, especially this part of the field where it's not really solid footing. He goes to his left. Great punt by Bermoy. It takes a Kapaa roll. And it'll stop it, looks like about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, Braden is, you know, just an athletic kid, you know, like I was saying earlier, he's the Swiss Army knife. He, you know, I mean, think about it. To be able to punt the ball in that way, going in one direction is one thing, but to be able to do it both ways, and I mean, it's not. I mean, the ball, that there was nothing really beautiful about the flight of that ball, but I mean, look where it ended up.
Very effective.
Yeah, ended up on. I mean, that was a great punt and secured difficult field position for the Red Raiders.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders as they're in their own end of the field. Very dangerous area for the Red Raiders. Oh, and they elect to attempt the pass. Oh! And that was intended for number 10, Pauoe Itamura. That surprises me.
Yeah, again, I mean, another catchable ball. You got to wonder how much the conditions are affecting the receivers, because that was, looked pretty much like on target. And Kauai High School has, again, not looked as crisp since that first series.
But Kauai, the Red Raiders are going for it. They are not bashful once again about this passing attack, even as far as deep as they're in their own end zone. Handoff. That was a nice run.
Number 21,
Looks like number 21, Drake Javier, the sophomore for the Red Raiders, able to get some room.
On the stop for the Warriors, number 21, Braden Vermore.
Looks like we have a injured player on the field.
Yeah, I want to thank our medical team here. We got our athletic trainers, Sam Henriquez, Mr. Chris Ong, and then of course walking out there is the
Dr.
legendary
Downs.
Dr. Monty Downs, who I know I've said this before, but he was a team doctor 30 plus years ago when I was
That's
playing
amazing.
football here. So
And it looks like he hasn't lost a step.
nah, he's a legend.
So looks like it was a down Warrior, but he is up, walking on his own accord. Always nice to see that. Looks like he just got a little shaken up.
Looks like Tayden Akasaki, but Tayden is up and looks like he'll be able to play.
Yeah, number 15. That's the 5'10 junior for the Warriors. So the Red Raiders are still about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. And they've been having a lot of success with the pass. This is what you would maybe consider a run down, but once again, this Warrior defense has been pretty good against the run. And just like that, they go nowhere.
Dominara with the keeper.
Like I said, you would think it's a run down, but this staunch Kapaa Warrior defense is not giving an inch.
Yeah, he ran right into number 5, Ryan Peters. And Peters is having a fine day today on his senior game.
I think he was licking his chops after being out for a while.
Absolutely. And I don't really like the play call that time by Kauai High School. I think for them, their running success is going to be when they do the sweeps to the outside. Running it up against Kapaa up the middle, I think, is not going to be as successful.
Warriors almost were able to block it. It's going to be a... Warriors got to get away from that ball. Yeah, it looks like about the 44-yard line. I think the Warriors got to be mindful on those punts. Just get away from the ball. All it has to do is nick you.
Yeah, I didn't like the spacing there by the two return men. It looked like their little lack of communication or coordination that time.
So it's going to be, Naki gets taken down. It's a great tackle by Kaikea Nishi.
On the stop, number 6, Kaikea Nishi.
Yeah, nice open field tackle. I mean, and Naki has got some size on Nishi. So
He does.
Hitting him low like that was a great and
Intelligent.
a smart move.
Intelligent.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. So Alakai Pigal Munden with the carry.
Number 16, Michael and Jose.
I like the ferocity in which he ran the ball, but he was met nevertheless by the Red Raiders before he could get to that first down marker. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Warriors. And there's a fumble of a snap. And Munden able to recover the ball, but not before he's taken down. So that'll bring up a 4th and 5. Correction, 4th and 9. He lost about 4 yards on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce that the women's restroom on the home side is out of service. Again, the women's restroom on the home
We'll see if
side is out of
Bermoy
service.
can
Please go to the
pull off
visitor
another
side.
punt like he did the last one.
Yeah, and you really cannot, underestimate the value of his punting, right? I mean,
Just tell them Joel said that.
Another great punt.
essentially we are in a battle of field position right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, and the Red Raiders, he's still on his feet. Great run by the Red Raiders. I'm not sure who that was yet.
Make return for number 10, Paoa
Number
Itamura.
10, that was Paoa Itamura.
Yeah,
He's been a beast today.
Itamura has been a beast today, and I mean, if this is his last, high school game, I mean, he is, he's doing himself, his family, his team very proud. He's doing a great job today.
So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Yeah, E.T. Morrow's got 52 yards so far, receiving yards.
Javinar with the keeper.
So Javinar, he keeps that one to bring up a 2nd and 7. But you're right, Matt. You mentioned this is a battle of field position. I would like to see the Warriors not be so predictable, though, when they get the ball back. Maybe, I guess everybody is expecting them to just keep running the ball and Mana Inoue with the reception.
Yeah, it almost looked like Javinar was like in somebody's grasp, but he still got the pass
able to get the ball out,
and he
yeah.
still got the ball out and delivered the perfect pass. And again, I mean, Kapaa. Remember, the Kapaa is only up by 8 points
8
right
points,
now.
yep. So it's really one score and a conversion. Oh, great hit. Takazi Thomas takes out Javier with that hit.
Takazi is like a heat-seeking missile from his safety position. I mean, when
That
he
is a
reads
great
things,
description.
yeah, when he reads things, he just he's able to find the runner and deliver. I mean, what a great play by the sophomore.
Sophomore, yes.
Yeah, the sophomore who has quite a bit of experience already because he started all of last year.
And that was a near pickoff, but unable to bring it in. And that was Keely Williams unable to bring that one in.
And Keely already got one in the first
He
half,
did.
if I'm not
He
mistaken.
did when they went
so-
away from Bermoy and they tried to pick on him.
Right. Yeah, so Keely's going to want that one back. He's frustrated with himself, but...
So I noticed he's got gloves on. Do you think that hurts or hampers?
I think if you're trying to catch the ball, I think it helps you, but...
So Itamura with the reception, but not much. So that'll bring up 4th and 10.
Yeah, Sammy Kalvaka made a great read on that, and I don't think they gained anything on that one. Going back to your previous question, though, I've heard before people saying sometimes when DBs miss, interceptions and stuff, people will say sometimes that's the reason why they're not receivers, they're defensive backs, right? But
Whoa! I didn't want to go there with it. I thought you were going to talk about the gloves.
No, I heard that. I heard that recently on another game, but
Quick kick.
But yeah, I mean, all kidding aside, I mean, we've seen offensive players drop the ball quite a few times tonight as well. So I think it's a lot has to do with the conditions.
Yeah, I agree. So Bermoy decided he opted to not even attempt to catch the ball. So with these conditions, they're gonna go for take their chances from the scrimmage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the entire bathroom on the home side is out of order. Please use the bathroom on the other side of the field. Again, the bathroom on the home side.
Well, that can be good if you at home are able to pick up the announcement that the bathrooms are out here on the home. Looks like there was a misdirection or
I think
a miscommunication.
I think
one
it
of the
was-
two.
It looked like a miscommunication, and and then Kaitin just tried to make the best out of it. And again, we're talking about field position. I mean, right now, Kauai High School has put Kapaa into a, deep in their own territory. So it'll be interesting to see what Kapaa can do here.
Still moving those legs. Now that is what you call running with determination. Konishi, Isaiah Konishi, running with purpose.
Yeah, I love that run by Konishi. I mean, again, a kid who, is probably playing more now because of the injury to Sonny Thomas. But, man, he is really showing that he belongs.
He belongs.
There.
I like that word. Yep, I was thinking the same thing when you said it. Yep. Once again, there's a miscommunication. Oh, and the Red Raiders looks like they may have recovered. Looks like the Red Raiders. Oh, we got a face mask against the Red Raiders. So does that mean
no fumble?
Yeah, I'm wondering if that was after.
No, it had to have been on the attempted tackle, right?
So it's going to be first down Warriors. So the Red Raiders just had a golden opportunity to capitalize on a fumble. Once again, miscommunication between Munden and his running back. Don't know what's going on there.
Big break for Kapaa, obviously. I didn't see the face mask, but essentially a broken play turned into a 15-yard gain there.
So head referee Lenny Raposo explaining Kapaa had the option, and they chose.
He doesn't have a microphone or anything attached to him, but that was the clearest I've ever heard a
anybody
referee.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he has a lot of practice on the basketball court
and
too.
That was quite an explanation.
Oh, nice hit. Konishi with the carry, but the hit.
Yeah, that was a very detailed explanation there by referee Raposo.
On the stop, Mike Jose.
So Mike Jose, the sophomore linebacker for the Red Raiders with the stop. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. Looks like they got it right this time. And the Warriors, number 25, Isaiah Konishi. So that's what the Warriors needed.
Yeah, I love this performance by Isaiah Konishi today, especially on senior day. A kid who hasn't gotten a lot of reps all season, but he is taking this opportunity and he is literally running with it.
He's capitalizing on it. So while I doubt it, I'd love to see a play action in the pass, but they're gonna go back to Konishi.
Konishi, the ball carrier.
So
74, Kainoa, run on.
got about 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And I'm watching Alakai Pagao Munden. He's on the sideline working with the trainer, doing a couple of sprints back and forth. Looks like Naki with the ball, and he looks like he's close to a first down.
Here's Rosario, the ball carrier.
Correction, Rosario. I thought that was Naki.
Yeah, I think that was Pierce Rosario on the jet sweep. Picked up a first down. So nice running by Pierce. Again, another sophomore. This sophomore class for Kapaa is pretty loaded. I'm looking at the offensive line as well. And I think 3 of the 5 offensive linemen right now are sophomores as well.
So the Warriors decide to call one more play before the end of the third quarter, and that'll do it. After 3, the Kapaa Warriors 14 and the Kauai Red Raiders 6.
After 3, Warriors 14, Red Raiders 6.
I think we're gonna have a great fourth quarter. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
this game is it's in the balance. You don't know who's gonna win this.
Yeah, it's going to be very critical for Kauai High School to stop Kapaa from scoring a touchdown right now. I think if Kapaa can put one in right now, it's going to be tough for the Raiders, obviously. But you know, hey, anything can happen with the conditions. The ball's been a little slippery today, so anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and Kapaa just showed us they had that good fortune because they did fumble the ball right here. And had it not been for the face mask, and Kauai has been successful with the pass.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, want to take this opportunity, Rod, to congratulate our Kapaa High School girls volleyball team.
Yes.
That won the KIF championship again this year with a perfect 12-0 record in league. And they will be headed to States this coming week on Oahu. I don't know if the tournament seedings and schedule came out yet, but they are headed over there. And also want to congratulate their star player, Carlin Kamoku, who verbally committed to play at Eastern Washington
Did
this
she
week.
already?
So she has one of the first.
Oh, looks like Naki with the score. We mentioned him earlier. We like to see him with the ball. So that will definitely give the Kapaa Warriors a little cushion as we begin this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Naki kind of out of that H-back position. They've run it a few times, but that time, you know, Kauai High School didn't have an answer for him. And, you know, Naki, once he gets out in the open field, he's tough to bring down.
Yes, he is.
Attempting a PAT number 34, Yair Antonio. Leon with the hole.
So Kapaa. Oh, and there's a little snafu. So Titan Leon was taken down after the
Coach Tressler will not be happy with that.
No, he will not.
Being in charge of the special teams, he is not happy with that. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about Carlin Kamoku, as far as I can remember, or that I know, I do not remember another Kapaa High School girl volleyball player, female volleyball player, receiving a Division I scholarship.
Wow.
And so this is a pretty momentous for our school and for the volleyball program. So of course we wish them all the best this week when they go to the state tournament.
Absolutely. And I must say, I had the privilege to be there at their senior night, and that had to be probably the best senior night that I've ever seen. The amount of choreography and effort that they put into that was amazing.
Not to cut you off, but our Scoring Live friends brought us over. The tournament schedule did come out, and it looks like our Lady Warriors got a number 4 seed.
Okay.
So they're going to be playing on Thursday against Kalani High School. If they win that, potentially... they'll play at Kalani High School against either Roosevelt or Hawaii Prep.
Oh, looks like a fumble for the Red Raiders, and it's going to be a touchback.
So as the number 4 seed, the Lady Warriors will potentially play the number 1 seed in the tournament, which is University from the ILH. And the ILH teams have traditionally been the toughest teams in that D2 volleyball tournament. So, hey, go get them, girls.
Is that Maui?
University is on Oahu.
Oh, they're Oahu, okay.
But hey, what did they say? Survive and advance, right?
That's it.
Survive and advance.
That is it, yeah. I'm wondering, I know you mentioned Carlin Kamoku, but Kuipo Hunt, I'm wondering if she's going to get a D1 offer as well.
Kuipo, I've been talking to her. I know she is talking to some different schools and I'm pretty sure she will be playing at the next level. You know, whether it'll be Division 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I know that there's schools, someplace where she can play. Unfortunately for Kuipo, she doesn't have the height that
Correct.
Carlin does.
Carlin, yeah.
But I mean, we have all been watching her this year. Kuipo's had a great
She
season.
has.
Yeah, in many ways, she's been the glue that's held that team together.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Red Raiders, and they're going for a pass again, and unable to connect. And it looks like a flag, and it doesn't look like it was any malice there.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna call a pass interference on Sammy Kawaka.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get there a tad early, but or holding.
Oh, holding against. Okay. So while we brought up the girls volleyball, I do want to give a quick shout out to all the seniors. Mandy Gokhan, of course, Carlin Kamoku Raposo, Ku'uipo Hunt, Kanani Silva, Aiden Umala, Chloe Grove, Jennifer Guerin, and last but not least, Chloe Woodward. So congratulations to all the seniors and the rest of the Kapaa Lady Warriors as they try to bring home that D2 volleyball crown.
Absolutely. And we've had the chance to call some of their games over the years, and so it's fun for you and I to see, you know, how far they can go. And I personally, I know sometimes we all get blamed for like being just only remembering recent history, but to me, this is one of the best, if not the best, Kapaa High School girls volleyball teams we've ever had. So, best of luck to them.
And shout out to the head coach, Paea Tafea, and the rest of the squad. So they having issues with the clock again, going in and out, but we are at a 2nd and 5. And there's the interception, little tip drill for the Warriors. Seems like it was only a matter of time.
Pass intercepted by the Warriors.
So looks like that was Isaiah Ka'amoana Alizama.
Isaiah Ka'amoana-Lizama.
Yeah, what a great play by Isaiah. He tipped it to himself and, secured the interception. So, between his interception and the great interception by Keely Williams earlier in the game, I think that's 2, right, so far?
Yep. So we got to get this clock going. It's still showing 2nd and 5.
On the other hand, when you throw a ball up like that, only bad things
That was
are
kind of
gonna
a
happen.
duck, yeah.
Only bad things are going to happen.
So the Warriors with a 20-6 lead right now. And they're going. Munden didn't find anybody to pass, so he runs 4 or 5 yards.
The keeper, he'll get tracked down by number 31.
Yeah, Kaiten has not broken one that I can remember tonight.
Not today,
so
no,
far.
not yet.
Which is, he's had some great running days all season, but today, I think he'll break one before the day is done.
So 2nd and 8. And nowhere to go. Looks like they might have gotten away with a face mask there. So Pagal Munden with nowhere to go.
On the stop, number 17, Manu Silva.
Yeah, good pursuit on that play by the Red Raider defense.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Handoff. And not much yardage there. So that'll bring up a 4th down for the Warriors. You think they're in field goal range, or what do you do here?
I mean, Yair definitely has the leg for this, but with the conditions of today, I'm not surprised that they're gonna just go for it. And the fact that they just missed an extra point.
Right. Good observation. Oh, do a double reverse, and that does not fool the Red Raiders at all.
One in the ball carrier.
As
Stop, number 52.
Bentley Estacio with the stop. He was not fooled at all.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen maybe a pass attempt on that. I mean, it was what, fourth and 6 or 7.
4th and 6, yeah.
But nonetheless, I mean, you know, Kauai High School needs 2 more touchdowns and only 9 minutes to do it, and they're, you know, at their own 27.
The only way I see that is if they have a couple of quick strikes.
Yeah.
But they can't go methodically down the field. It's only benefiting Kapaa because time is not on their side. So Red Raiders, 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. 9 minutes and 29 seconds left. That's a great catch by Asher Bailey.
Yeah, that was a beautiful catch there by Asher Bailey. I mean, he went down and reached down and grabbed that and held on to it.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Red Raiders. Oh, and he's running backwards. That's never good. So Paoa Itimura with the catch, but looks like a net loss.
Actually, they gave him the forward progress.
Did he
So
give
looks like they got the first down.
Oh,
on that
wow.
one. Yeah. Yeah, he caught the ball, but then they drove him back
Yeah,
about
they
10
did.
yards.
So first down for the Red Raiders. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go up top on this one. And they had an opening, but unable to convert. Seems like a little soft opening right there in the middle of the field.
Yeah. The passes, though, since that first drive of the game have not been like as crisp. You
As
know?
crisp. They did have a little success at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
But you're right. That first half was like a clinic.
Right. When you see these balls kind of lofted over the middle, I mean, they're just asking to be picked off.
Yeah, they are. Oh, once again, almost picked off.
Incomplete pass intended for number 14, Asher Bailey.
So try to go to Asher Bailey again, who made that great reception on the far side earlier. Unable to bring that one in. That'll make it a
Asher
3rd and
Bailey,
10.
I believe, is a basketball player too for Kauai High School. I think he's a kid that probably come Monday will be, if I'm thinking of the right kid, I think come Monday he'll probably be on the basketball court getting ready for the KIF season.
I'm definitely looking forward to KIF basketball this year. And an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass will bring out 4th down.
Looked like Carter Richley was the intended receiver. Shout out to Carter and his Ohana.
Yeah, again, even that pass seemed like it was kind of like, you know, they're not being zipped in there.
Yeah, they're just
you know.
kind of floating.
They're floating up there.
You don't want to put up 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
So with the 4th and 10, looks like the Red Raiders will elect to punt.
It doesn't happen that often. But he kept his head.
Most guys would have made that call.
Yeah.
And Bermoy with the return. Oh, and we got a late flag.
With the return, flag on the play.
I'm thinking that may be a personal foul.
Sarmiento with the stop.
It looks like the
they're
referee
gonna call
is
against the
indicating like a holding.
Yeah. The flag came in kind of late, though.
Mike one, Jose with the stop.
Looks like a holding against the Warriors, I believe. But who does?
16, 15 is our Kauai.
Sarmiento with the tackle.
6.
So 33.
Okay, thanks, Arnold. Just keep an eye on the clock.
So the Warriors handed off. Looks like
Konishi, the ball carrier.
Konishi with the ball carry.
On the stop, number 28, out.
Totally off topic, Matt, but are you a baseball fan by any chance?
You know, Rod, I grew up playing baseball. I don't watch baseball as much as I used to, but I've been following a little bit in the playoffs, and I don't know who won today. Is that game over?
I'm not sure. I've been focusing on this, but
Yeah.
I will say without a doubt, and hey, say what you want. Ohtani is going to go down as the best baseball player in the history of the sport, if you ask me.
I mean, he certainly the other night had the greatest performance ever, probably in a game, right? With his pitching and his, what was it, 3 home runs?
3 home runs.
However, the Blue Jays did take Game 1.
They did.
And you know, I'm gonna try and look up the score here. I want to see if that game is still going or not. But
Yeah. Back to football. That'll bring up a 4th and 7 though for
Yeah.
the Warriors. I know the people at home are like, why are they talking about baseball?
yeah, I'm not. I don't follow baseball as closely as I used to, but it looks like the Dodgers are up 5-1 in
Okay.
the bottom of the 9th.
Oh, there we go.
So, yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough to compete with the Dodgers, and I've got some. I have some issues with the sport of baseball. One being the lack of a salary cap. You know, so you get
You
teams
just
like
buy.
the Dodgers that can just spend so much
and
money.
the Yankees used to do it
And
all the time.
Yankees.
Oh, that was a fake punt. We talked about it earlier. Bermoy. Oh, we got a flag down. And he's taken down. So I'm curious what this flag is for. It looks like the referee motioned that someone got slammed down.
The motion to me looked like the motion you do like when you buy a big bag of ice and you slam it on the ground.
Yes, because you want to crush it.
I don't know what the call is, but like a body slam. They call the personal foul. So they're going to replay the down.
So it looks like there was a holding on also for the Warriors. But nevertheless, we're at 4th and 18.
It was an exciting play, though.
Timeout Warriors.
So the Warriors are going to call a timeout and think about this. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left with the 20-6 lead.
Coach Tressler
Tressler is very animated right now.
He is barking out there. And I don't know. It To me, it seems like Coach Tressler has kind of mellowed out the past couple of years.
A little bit.
I think he's mellowed out. So it's in a way, it's kind of nice to see Coach Tressler going back to his old form. Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of words to say for the special teams group out there right now.
And I like that he's holding his players accountable, you know, which he needs to do, obviously, especially if you want to have any success in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's interesting. You have two former University of Hawaii football players leading their respective teams today. Coach Tressler, who was famously a defensive back for the Warriors Rainbow Warriors back in the 80s. And then you got Coach Mel Purcell leading Kauai High School, who was a defensive lineman for Hawaii.
So Bramoy elects to punt the ball, and the Red Raiders with the return, and there's a nice hit, but a flag comes out.
I'm going to say that there had to have been a block in the back. Somebody went flying, one of the Warriors went flying like he got blocked in the back. But I don't know.
Shot out of a cannon, huh? So I will say, and I didn't want you to jinx us earlier, but now that we're at the 5-minute and 31-second mark of this game, I think I'll complete the thought that you were going to say earlier, is that we've seen a lot less flags this game. The Kapaa Waimea game was a flag fest.
It was a festival of flags.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yellow flags, red flags, pink flags. It's just, what are we doing here? But it's nice to see more of a flow of the game.
Yeah, it was almost like Oprah Winfrey was a flag for you, a flag for you.
And on the defensive side, I'm wondering if the fact that Kapaa has 4 starters back, if that has anything to do with it, on the defensive side. Holdings and illegal procedures is a whole nother thing, but anyway, we got a 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. 5 minutes and 31 seconds. That ball's floating once again. Ball's just floating out there. And that looks like Leia Jervis with the interception. You know, you made a very astute point earlier, Matt, that it doesn't appear that the quarterback for Kauai is throwing with any zip on the ball. The ball seems like they're just kind of floating out there compared to that first series.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all of these passes have been very pickable lately. And in football, I love it when a guy who normally never gets to carry the ball gets to carry the ball.
Yeah.
And so that was an exciting moment for Jervis, who I believe is one of our seniors, right? Number 42.
Yeah, Dustin Jervis.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Leia Jervis?
Leia Jervis, yeah. He's a senior also. And Munden's still on his feet, but he gives it up. Whoa. And I think the Warriors may have gotten away with one on there. And from here, it looks like that was a clean fumble. And it looks like the Red Raiders were going to pick it up and run.
You know, Rod, I do not need the help of a replay on that one. That was a fumble.
Yeah.
And Kapaa got away with one. And you know what? That would have been a touchdown for the Red Raiders.
Yes.
And again, I'm not pointing that out to say anything disparaging about the referees.
Right.
But that definitely, and they only get one chance to see it.
Yes.
But from my vantage point, that was a fumble.
And it was right in front of us.
Yeah, right in front of us.
We did have the fortune to be up high and look right down on it. So the Warriors with the first down. Munden's going to keep it.
Yeah, Kapaa has got lucky on that play.
And it looks like we have an injured Red Raider down. So you hate to see that, especially this late in the game.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out also to the Kauai High School trainer, Keith Burgess. Keith is someone who actually I've known ever since I was a little kid. Used to play basketball with Keith, and great to see. You know, these guys are these trainers. They're the unsung heroes. You know, I mean, you know, shout out to all of the coaches, teachers, everybody who plays a part in, you know, what we see here, the final product on the field,
Yes,
right?
yes. I like how you earlier in the game you gave a shout out to the team moms too.
Oh yeah, the team moms. I mean, they work hard. They work hard. I mean, managing food booth assignments
Yes.
and meals for the team after their film sessions and
Senior nights, homecoming.
T-shirt orders and homecoming and senior day.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I know. Again, Kapaa Sugai Salvador is the team mom for the varsity team, and she's done an excellent job. I saw her, in fact, just before the game. I mean, she's working harder than anybody else here today.
Yeah. So it looks like
With the exception of Mr. Sandro.
oh, well, that goes without saying. Yeah, he's a force of nature. Was that Drake? Did you see who that was that walked off?
Yeah, it looks like it was number...
Oh, it was number 2. That was Shiloh Agan. Oh, the keeper for Munden. Wow, that was a great fake. I was fooled.
On the stop, number 7, Jonah Gavinar.
Yeah, it looks like that was number 2 that was injured, and again, glad that Shiloh Agan was able to get up, and he looks like he's limping, but hopefully nothing too serious.
So Bobby Kaneakua is coming in on that offensive line. Another keeper by Munden, and he is running with a purpose right now.
Munden with the keeper. They'll pick
So
up first down.
the Warriors are moving the chains.
On the stop, number 16, Mike Jose. Also in on the tackle, number 54, Kaikea.
So we got about a little bit over 3 minutes left in the remainder of the game. We'll see if the Warriors can punch it in one more time. I think the Raiders are expecting another run. And they are expecting, and looks like number 25, Isaiah Konishi with the carry.
Yeah, and looks like subbing into the game is number 24, Alan Josh Pinoliar. Looks like Kapaa's getting some of their other, you know, second and third teamers into the game.
Yeah. So looks like a fumble, and the Warriors able to dive on the ball. I was about to say that Alakai Pigao Munden has been on the sideline.
Yeah, I would really love to see, I mean, that was a kind of a big loss there, but I would really love to see Isaiah Konishi get to punch one in here, but we'll see what happens.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 26 for the Warriors. So the Warriors call a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Kapaa was trying to get a couple of their starting receivers back into the game, and they just ran out of time,
Yeah.
so they called the timeout.
Yeah, better that than to get penalized even more.
Yeah, so with that said, you would have to think, right? You're getting your starting receivers or your other receivers back into the game. You would have to think 3rd and 26.
You think? You think?
I don't know if I need to finish that for you, but
No,
I think,
yeah, it'd be nice to see a pass attempt, and
yeah.
actually, I think by them moving back gives them even more real estate to kind of get open.
throw the ball.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a little bit more difficult when you're in that red zone to try to
That's
get
a
a
good
pass.
point. That's a good point. Hey, also, hey, I don't know. I'm the official shout out guy, but man, shout out to our equipment managers here at Kapaa. We got Uncle Johnny Pongasi and Uncle Blackie. These guys, man, they talk about guys that work hard behind the scenes.
All right, here we go. They do the fake jet sweep. Oh, and looks like Naki.
He'll get forced out by number 17, Manu Silva.
So he'll be way short of the first down, obviously, but minute and 32 seconds left. Are they gonna go for a field goal?
It looks like they're
Wow.
calling for the field goal team.
Okay.
Looks like the kicker, Yair, doesn't seem to be moving with much urgency. And lucky for
So
them.
the Red Raiders calling the timeout. Yeah, looks like that is gonna actually benefit the Warriors.
Yeah, this will be a little bit into the wind. You know, you're looking at like about a 40-yarder. I mean, Yair definitely has the leg for it, but with the wet conditions,
Yeah, it almost has to be perfect conditions for this to perfect snap,
and
perfect hold
and they're on the right hash here, so he's gonna have to kind of angle it to the left.
to the left. Yeah.
It looks like they've changed their mind.
Oh, I wanted to see it.
Yeah, I wanted to see it too, but looks like Coach Tressler changed his mind. In that case, it'd be cool to see a pass thrown into the end zone here.
I am in 100% agreement with you there. Then again, I wanted to see that at the end of the first half, too. So they're trying to draw something up. We'll see. So the Red Raiders are back on the field. Looks like the Warriors still trying to figure it out. And they're going to start the clock. I'm intrigued.
Looks like they're kind of in
They're going to go for it.
a power.
Yeah. He fakes it. Oh! Wow. I like the imaginative play call. That was Kyson Munden on the
Yeah, again,
the reception.
even if he had caught that, though, I think he still
He
would have
would've
been
been short.
short of the
Yeah.
first down or the end zone. So I would have liked to have seen something thrown to the end zone.
Yeah,
but
I initially thought they were going to look for Titan Leon,
Red Raiders take over on down.
but to no avail. Looks like the Red Raiders have about a minute and 5 seconds left to try to march down the field and see what they can do. Of course, I'd venture to say that this lead that Kapaa has is insurmountable, but still.
yeah, I mean, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, but I'm willing to count those chickens right now.
Well, I'm looking at a chicken on the 5-yard line right now.
Yeah.
It's just strolling.
Looking at the game in its totality, I think you gotta love the way the Warriors came back after they kind of got a punch in the mouth
They
at
did.
the beginning.
They did. Yeah.
But they responded well.
They showed poise.
They showed poise. The team made the adjustment on defense. The defensive backfield, especially, Takazi Thomas, Keely Williams, Braden Bermoy, they did a good job of adjusting and shutting the offense of Kauai High down.
So we got a keeper. And Jonah Jabanar
He'll pick up the first down.
picks up the first for the Red Raiders. So we'll see if the Warriors can keep them out of the end zone as a challenge to end the game. I'm sure they want to keep it at that one score for the Red Raiders. But Kapaa's been very fortunate. They got that break here with this call that we both thought it was a clear fumble. That was a
right. Yeah, I do want to point out that earlier I said I thought Timote was not playing, but Timote is actually just entering the game. Funaki Pauta. So.
There's another floater. Another floater. The ball had absolutely no zip. Interception by the Warriors.
And intercepted by Kael Contreras, a senior.
Yes. And the Warriors are so happy for him. The 5'9" senior.
What a great feeling for him. And it'll be interesting to see if Coach Tressler and the offensive staff decides to just take a knee.
You know, at this point, I would take the knee.
Yeah,
you know,
with all the injuries we've had this year. On the other hand, it's senior day. Maybe you let a senior try and get a little something before the...
I don't know. You got to think states.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and actually there's still one more KIF game.
Oh.
Next week, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. As
Yeah,
you say, not to count the chickens before they hatch, but...
Yeah, let's see if they do the victory formation here. Looks like he is.
Well played. So I think they may have to snap it once more. Or nope, that looks like that'll be it. You see the Kapaa Warriors and the Kauai Red Raiders hugging each other. A great sportsmanship that we're accustomed to on Kauai and KIF. So at the end of 4, Kapaa Warriors 20 and the Kauai Red Raiders 6. And in about 4 seconds, it will be official now.
That's your final. Warriors 20, Red Raiders 6.
So not the cleanest, but effective. They got the job done.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, again, the main thing is you win the game, right? But, you can't underestimate the fact how hard it is to play the same team 3 times in one season. The other teams, I mean, these teams know each other very well. And so there's not too much that's going to surprise the other team. And so, Kapaa, with the amount of injuries and the conditions that happened after that first quarter, I think you got to be happy with the outcome. And, congratulations to Kauai High School for, putting up a great fight today. And having a great win last week against Waimea High School. They actually represented the D2, KIF D2 last year.
Yes.
And yeah, it's great to see. I'm seeing Coach Mel Purcell, giving a lot of love to the Kapaa boys. Mel is a great guy.
Very classy.
Yeah, classy guy. Kauai High School is lucky to have him, and I think they've got bright things in their future.
They do. They have a young squad, and it'll be interesting to see how they are moving forward. So Kapaa has one more KIF game, as you mentioned earlier. They'll be playing at Hanapepe Stadium against Waimea. That game is actually a night game, 6:30. So, here on Kauai, we have the issue with the shearwaters, but they will be able to play at night. So looking forward to that game. Any closing thoughts before we sign out of here, Matt?
No, I mean, hey, another great day of football here on the Garden Island. I want to, congratulate our senior boys that, and even our senior, I think there was one senior cheerleader that participated in her last KIF game today. But You know, I know this is, like we said at the beginning, kind of a bittersweet time
yeah,
for them.
yeah.
I mean, but you know, they represented the school well throughout their careers, and you know, hopefully they still have a few more games left in their high school careers.
That would be awesome. Yep. But as they say, all good things eventually come to an end. So with that, it's been a pleasure once again to broadcast with you, the esteemed Matt Gonzalez. You are a wealth of knowledge. You always blow me away with how you can pull these names and know the coaches and who played where, and it's just awesome to have that knowledge and that library up there.
Do not underestimate how comfortable you make me feel over here, Rod. You are an absolute master as the pilot of the plane, and I'm just along for the ride.
Wow. Coming from you, that's a great compliment.
And looks like our Scoring Live crew is getting an interview with Coach
Tressler?
Coach Tressler, also known across the state as Coach. Was he Psycho or Mental? He was Coach Psycho, right? I mean, he was he was Psycho, and David Maeva was Mental. Yeah. So I know across the state they're gonna love to see the old number 37, Mike Psycho Tressler, giving an interview today.
You gotta love it.
You guys have an announcement to make? Or? Oh, yeah, you guys, our PA announcer girls that are gonna, is the microphone still set up for them?
So on that note, we want to thank Chris Sandel and the Kapaa High Media team for broadcasting this game and allowing us to do the play-by-play and color analyst. And we learned a new word, and then we learned another new word, amber
pedal?
Yeah, that's the real word.
Yeah.
And then there's the word
Amber footstress.
So we'll see if we can get a hold of a couple of dictionaries and see if we can maybe have an addition.
Well, hopefully we get to do at least one more game this year in the state playoffs.
That would be
but
awesome.
If not, Rod, I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere.
Yes.
Later on in another sport.
In another sport, over the rainbow.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we are signing out. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe, and aloha.
Aloha.
Great job.